Hello, my people. I'm kind of half light, half not. So it is Saturday. I want to say the 7th, September 7th. I could be wrong. I don't have my phone. I forgot my phone. Excuse me. I forgot my watch, so I can't tell time or date. And anyway, I know it's been a while since I made a video, and I've been busy mostly with my son. He's doing a lot of after school activities, and it's just a lot of work. I don't know what to share. I'm working at myself. I'm doing good. I am tired. But I am going to visit the new gal in my life. I haven't seen her all this week. So I get to see her today. And, although I am tired, I want to make an effort because I haven't seen her all week. I think last time we saw, it's funny since we've met. I think this is the longest. It's funny, I was just telling her that it's the longest that I've gone without seeing her. Usually like 3 days. Because, again, like I share with you, she does have a full-time job. I have a full-time job. She has a son. I have a son. So, so we lead busy lives. And I do want to make an effort to see her today because I haven't seen her. But I am tired. And she does live about half an hour away, and today it's going to be a little longer because of traffic, because I don't know why, Saturday traffic. I gotta share that I have been listening to a book. I told you guys, she and I are listening to a book together, and excellent book, and I know I shared it. I'm not going to share it again because I know I shared it with you guys. And I'm not going to share it because I don't remember the title. Wait, I might remember. The one you've been waiting for. The one I've been waiting, something like that. Richard Schwartz. Oh my God, I'm impressed with myself that I remembered that. So anyway, this chapter 4, holy shit. It reminded me so much of my past relationship. Oh my goodness, almost everything that is in the book. Because in the chapter 4, the therapist uses one of his clients' examples, like life and trauma and all that. But obviously they changed names and all that stuff. But like as I listened to it, and it was a wonderful chapter, but as I listened to it, the worst part was like I kept thinking of scenarios in my past relationship, and I knew all along that my ex has childhood trauma that she refuses to kind of acknowledge or overcome. And I know that like I have my childhood traumas, but at least I'm working on those traumas, and I recognize and I acknowledge them, and I'm working towards fixing them, right? Or at least knowing how to work with them, not fixing them, but learning how to work with those traumas and those inner children and all of that. So anyway, as this chapter was going, like I was listening to this chapter, the more I listened to it, the more it's like, holy shit, like it's crazy how our childhood trauma affects us so much, yet we don't realize or know how to manage our behavior when it does occur, you know? Anyway, but it was a pretty awesome chapter. I'm so glad I'm reading this book. And it's obviously is teaching me a lot about myself. And and the title is like the one you've always been waiting for, but it's you. Like, you are getting to know yourself and learning to love yourself. It's just a blessing, I really, really love the book, and I'm so glad. And I'm doing really good acknowledging or recognizing those areas in my life that do come up, and I have to adjust. Like I told you that I have not seen the person I'm dating now for a week. And I know that in my past relationship, that wouldn't have happened because we lived in the same home. But you could be close to somebody and still be far away, right? So I know that had I been in my past relationship, I would have handled not being close to my partner differently. And it probably would have caused me a lot of resentment, or like, why is she not bothering to see me or to spend time with me? Why is she prioritizing different? Like, I would have stories in my head trying to question or figure out why she was choosing not to be close to me, right? Instead of like talking to her about it. And then I went back and I thought about it, and it was the reason why I didn't talk to her about it, because I didn't feel comfortable talking to her. Like, everything that I shared, and I learned this, it's funny because part of the book says that your partner conditions you to be the person you are, and then once they see the person that they have conditioned, the person that they wanted initially, they no longer want that person because it's not the person that they fell in love with. And it's funny because she literally, so I know I'm jumping all over the place, but you guys know that about me anyway. I received an email from my ex. She sent it June 10th or June 12th. I had not seen it at all. Like, it's my business email, and I hardly ever check my business email unless I'm waiting for an email or anything like that. So she sent it July 12th. Had not seen it. Didn't even, And I did forget to send her. So we have this, and I keep putting quotes, air quotes. I don't know why. But we have this agreement that I would send her screenshots of me paying for the camper that we got together, and I've been paying for it for a long time. Anyway, so I forgot to send her the screenshot for August, and she sent me an email saying, with it also forwarding the other one that she had sent, because clearly I missed that one. So she forwarded it again, including another email saying, hey, by the way, I never saw the screenshot for July and August. And I did send July, she just probably missed it. But anyway, so I was like, what the heck is that? So then I scrolled down, and she put a message, and it said something about, I still love you, but you're not the person I fell in love with. No shit, I'm not the person she fell in love with, because she conditioned me to be somebody else. Like, I could never speak to her freely, openly, because she would chew my fucking head off. Like, she would lose her shit. And so in my mind, I was like, why the fuck should I share, right? Like, I questioned, like, why should I even bother sharing how I feel if it's not what she wants to hear, and does, become this irate fucking person. So anyway, this person that I'm talking to right now, I've shared shit with her that I don't even think I shared with my ex. And it's easy for me to do that. It's easy for me to do that because I'm comfortable with her, because she's kind, because she is understanding, because she is patient, right? And I believe that because of that, then I did not feel any kind of way or made any stories in my head about, oh, why is she not pushing to see me, or why can't she put this aside to me with nothing, none of that crossed my mind. And I know that it's growth in my part, I get it, but it's also because I don't need to question her love, her devotion, her commitment to me. Isn't that crazy? That's kind of crazy. And, and I was thinking about it today. Julio had his Raiders, and holy shit, those things are long. And I was, I don't know if you guys can see, I think I am 10 shades darker. I got really dark in the sun today, and I did have sunblock, thank God for that. But anyway, I had a lot of time to think, because there's a lot of pauses in between, there's a lot of time in between, and I was thinking about that. I was like, am I okay being alone? And I am okay being alone. I don't mind being alone. I'm just so glad that we have chosen to be with each other, because I know that she's very independent, that she's okay by herself as well. But she has chosen, as I have chosen, to kind of, start something. And it feels good. It feels good. And it's funny because I tell her all the time, I tell her, you know what, I'm 51. And if our relationship goes nowhere, that's it. I'm going to get a tattoo on my wrist that says I'm a lesbian. And then I'm going to go join a monastery and then just flash my tattoo so the nuns can come to my bedroom at night. That's it. That's my plan. That's my plan. I think it's a good plan. You don't think it's a good plan? Oh, shit. Do you think that nuns kind of love on each other? They're good people. And hopefully they're clean, right? I don't know. I thought it was a good plan. Oh, shit. I'm so tired. So I had to share that I think, I love my son, and I love that he's a really good kid. I mean, he's a teenager that could be doing other shit, right? He's a really good kid. I just have a difficult time with him and schoolwork, and I don't know what else to do. And it's so unfortunate because today in the Raiders, he's in the A team, the male A team. But, and I'm not saying this because he's my son, but he is the best kid. He could be the best kid in the entire team, in the entire Raiders. But because his grades are not where they need to be or should be, then he is placed in a team that has a lot of fucking slackers. And I hate it because, and if you see Facebook, you could see where my son is doing, it's called the mountain rescue. He literally is the first one to come down. And a good minute later, and he goes back up to help everybody else. And a minute later, then when the rest of the teams come down. So just imagine how much he had to go up or the opposite direction so he could help the rest of the team. So it kind of, I understand the concept of the military, you don't leave any man behind, but fuck, everybody should give their fucking 100%, so it does piss me off a little bit that he's working his little ass off and he's doing the work of everybody else because they're fucking slackers. And I'm sorry I'm swearing so much because I'm upset. But then the reason why he's in this team and not the other A team is because of his grades. So I am a little bit angry at him and angry at the sergeant majors and the captains, because that's kind of fucked up, because he is the best raider in that whole entire team. He may not be the most well-rounded, because obviously he's not doing great in his classes, but damn, you shouldn't penalize that. You shouldn't. Anyway, maybe you should. So I gave him a whole spew about, and the captain spoke to me about it. He says, look, this is the reason why. And damn, it's like, okay, he's the captain. I'm not going to argue with the fucking captain. And then I talked to Julio about it. And so, I'm going to go take a shower, because I'm going to go see this beautiful gal. And I go back, and he's the one who did the Raiders stinky as hell. I was like, hold, did you take a shower already? No. It's like, what the fuck? On his phone. So anyway, people, if you have any suggestions other than taking his phone away, because I have done that already, just let me know, because my next step is ring him, little by little. Holy shit, that guy's in a hurry. Yep, almost ran over the school bus. Anyway, people, I'm actually doing good timing, because I'm almost there. Holy shit. I may have been speeding without realizing it. I wasn't speeding at all, I don't think. At all. Alright, people, I'm almost there. So, peace out. Thank you for listening to my ranting nonsense. And again, I guess part of the growth is not putting videos every day, because then I don't really need to listen to myself every day. But people, I am doing good. I'm proud of myself. I know that I'm loving this independence, and I am in a healthy relationship. I know it's just the beginning, and that's fine. I can say that at least. And I hope that it continues this way. I hope it continues, because, I know I'm not perfect. I know that, but shit, I knew that I wasn't fucking crazy in the last relationship. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Peace out, people. Bye-bye.